here we go. Portsmouth against Arsenal, Champions League Final at the Signal Iduna Park out in Germany. Portsmouth have the chance to win the Champions League and end the series. Is this going to be our moment? What's going on, guys? My name is Adam. I am a Super Swan. And welcome to episode 57 of Project Pompey. Champions League Final against Arsenal. This could potentially be the final episode of the series. I mean, if we did win, we might do a mop-up and look at all the players and stuff. But it could be the last episode of the proper Project Pompey series. We go up against Arsenal, who we've beaten to the league title 2 years in a row. We beat them in the FA Cup final last year. We beat them in the Community Shield this year. They are going to be out for revenge. And it is Arsenal we face in the Champions League final. If we look at Arsenal's form since about April, they've not been in the best of form. They've dropped a lot of points. They've lost the FA Cup final to Chelsea. So they're a bit of a wounded animal right now. And if we look at their team, who's their best player? They got Joaquin, who always does well against us. Thierry Henry, goes without saying really. But those are the two to watch out for. Other than that, pretty much a 4-star team. A lot of injuries as well. Company's out, Yobo's out, Wayne Bridges out, Piqué's out, Nick Alloway, the man that got away. He should be a Portsmouth player. He should be right back for us. But we let him go. We didn't have a choice in the matter. But Nick Alloway, he's injured as well. So this could be the time for Portsmouth to lift the Champions League trophy. The only injury concern we have is Marek Hamšík picked up a knock in training. He is out for this game, but this is going to be the lineup for that Champions League final. Petr Cech in goal with Tim Wisco in. He has been our number one keeper all season. Begovic does make the bench. Marcelo goes in ahead of Matty Taylor, and I need to put these on attack because I do want to grab some goals, and I'm going to move Van der Vaart to support as well before I forget, is that Matty Taylor picked up a big injury mid-season, and Marcelo, being the backup, has slotted in very well at left back, put in very good performances on the left wing, so he is the man that's going to get the nod ahead of Matty Taylor. Bahia and Di Matteo, that's the two solid centre-backs at the back there. They are our first choice centre-backs, both 4-star ability. They've been solid all year. Philippe Lahm at right back, again, he is our number one right back. My main concern with Lahm is that he doesn't enjoy big games, and this is the biggest game of the season, the Champions League Final. But we do have Pego on the bench, and Pego is a very solid option to come in for as well. Midfield, Fontaine, he has come in leaps and bounds since we signed him in January last year. He is now realising his wonder kid potential, and he has a long shot in him. And hopefully he can give us a long shot in this final. Van der Vaart, the Modric replacement, he has been he's been brilliant at that deep line playmaker role. You know, we haven't missed Modric. We had Modric for a few years. I thought when we signed him, Modric was going to be the deep line playmaker that won us the Champions League. But Van der Vaart has slotted in there very nicely. And I would arguably say he's been better than Modric. Kevin Nolan, our captain, we signed him very early on, and he has shown leadership abilities, scored a number of penalties this year to keep us in some of the cups, and we'll be looking to his leadership to drive us to the Champions League trophy. Messi is the attacking midfielder. I could go on about Messi. We all know what he's like. We all know what he can do. I mean, he's not as prolific as he is in real life, but he's a very solid attacking midfielder, and he will be helping support our two strikers today. Higuain up front, come in this season for £34 million, has scored 20 goals from 33 starts, and he has been very good this season, not as maybe as good as I thought he was going to be, but still, he is our second best striker, and he will be there up front today. And that leaves us with Luis Suarez, the man who scored 34 goals from 30 starts. He is absolutely a machine up front, and we'll be hoping that he has the hunger for success. I want him to bite at that Champions League trophy. I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop with the Suarez puns. We do have 12 subs on the bench. We can't fill them all, but we do have everyone else that is available to us. So fingers crossed we can bring on some options from the bench. Let's not stall any longer. Let's get into this game. Let's get into the trophy we all want to win. We haven't been screwed over like we were last time. We have a full squad available to us. And looking at Arsenal's team, it's the team that we thought we were going to go up against. No former players in the 11. They do have Yaya Toure on the bench. I can't see. No? Yes, they do. They have Yaya Toure on the bench. So a familiar looking Arsenal team. We're going to challenge the team to go out there and prove a point. I'm going to say I have faith in the strikers. Here we go. Portsmouth against Arsenal. Champions League Final at the Signal Iduna Park out in Germany. Portsmouth have the chance to win the Champions League and end the series. Is this going to be our moment? 37 minutes in, the first highlight of this game. It's been all Portsmouth on the stats, but Arsenal have had the possession. But can we get a goal to turn those numbers into goals? But Henry intercepts, and he's on the wing now. Crosses it in, but Cech is there to hold on to the ball. I don't think that's the highlight. I think there's more to come. But who's Cech going to find? Finds Di Michelis. Can he pump it upfield? No, goes short to Van der Vaart. Any strikers making the run? Finds Philippe Lahm. He's been very good this season on the right-hand side. Crosses it for Marcelo. Switches flanks. Marcelo now. Oh, is that a penalty? I think that's a free kick myself. But I'll take a penalty if the ref's going to give it. Let's have a look. I am about 80% sure this is a free kick. But we'll wait for the ref's decision to see whether he wants to give that penalty. 38 minutes in. Quiet first half. Nothing much going on. What's he going to give? It's a free kick. Yeah, I thought it was a free kick, to be honest with you. Didn't look like it was in the box. But we will now have the free kick 39 minutes in. Messi's going to take it. Crosses it in. It's headed away. And Bahia should get there. Nope. It's going to be a free kick to Arsenal. Might as well see it through to half-time together. Joaquin crosses it in. Oh, it's off the line. Oh, that was close. Arsenal the closest to get a goal here. Fabregas with a shot. Cech with a save. And Arsenal have woken up towards the end of the first half. Marcelo. Oh, that's a foul. And Joe Cole's on a booking. And that, my friends, could be a yellow card. It is. And Joe Cole has been sent off. And now Arsenal are down to 10 men. And now we need to take advantage of these numbers. Half-time going in, and Arsenal's goalie is the one that's the highest performer. So I need to give a bit of a passionate. It's time for everyone to dig in. Come on, boys. I want to tell them I have faith in them to make the difference. And if we look at tactics, I think we'll go a bit more direct in the second half. We need to take advantage of Arsenal's lack of men. We're going to push people forward. And they'll be underperforming. Suarez on a 6.4, which is a bit disappointing in the Champions League final. Do I sub him off, though? He's our best striker. Higuain's also on a 6.5, so I think we'll bring Higuain off for Altier Gomez. So the Brazilian wonder kid's going to come on to try and make the difference. Let's get this second half underway. As it's the only game, we might as well commentate through the whole game, really. I only didn't do it in the first half because there's nothing going on. But we need to take advantage of these lack of men. Come on, boys. We can do it. Coming up the hour mark. Still no highlights. I can give show some passion. Show that you want to win this game. Messi crosses in from the corner. Bahia takes a touch. Shoots into an empty stand in the Champions League final. Very surprising that we have empty seats. A lot of empty seats in the Champions League final. But Marcelo heads it straight to Joaquin. Henry's one-on-one. He puts it wide. That was a chance for Arsenal. And we need to be a bit more careful when we are defending. Suarez still on a 6.4. I'm going to demand more because we need to play a bit better here. Kevin Nolan, 73 minutes to Gomez! Over the bar. It's all Portsmouth at the moment on the shots. We have 21 shots. And I think 78 minutes in, we'll make some changes. Suarez still on a 6.4. Do I dare bring him off? He's our best striker, but he's underperforming. Who can I bring him off for, though? Kezman's not fit. He's only just come back to fitness. But I'm going to throw him on. I'm going to throw him on in the Champions League Final. We're going to move Messi up front. We're going to have 2 advanced forwards, 1 complete forward. We'll make Gomez the complete forward. And we can make 1 more sub. Who's looking tired out there? Who do I think is going to make the difference? It's on the bench. I think Scotty Parker might be the man to make the difference. He doesn't pop up very often. But when he does, he scores goals. Joaquin from the free kick, and it's Czech again with a save. Both goalies putting on a clinic today as Czech keeps us in the Champions League Final. It's still 0-0. And we've got about 7 minutes to go. Cross for Messi! Oh, Messi had the glorious chance. Marcelo again. And again stopped. And it's still 0-0 in this Champions League Final. I'd say both teams have looked like they're going to win. But Pletikosa again puts it over the bar. And I'd say this has been a match for the goalkeepers more than anything. As Messi from the corner crosses it in. Pletikosa makes the save. We've had 25 shots, 10 on target. They're down to 10 men. You wouldn't think so, judging the way this is going. But we've got 3 minutes of injury time to go. Kesman on the ball. We've got 3 minutes to score a goal before extra time. Lahm crosses it. Gomez, Messi with a shot, and it's Lionel Messi in the 90th minute has scored a goal for Portsmouth that could win us the Champions League. It all starts on the back. Van der Vaart finds Philippe Lahm. He loves a cross. He skips by all the defenders. Messi on the volley. Who else but Messi? And we have 3 minutes to go to hang on for a Champions League win at the second attempt. We were screwed over the first time when half our team went to the World Cup. But Philippe Lahm, less than a minute to go, finds Fontaine. Almost made it 2-0, but I think he was offside. It wouldn't have counted. But we are counting down the final 20 seconds of this game. And Portsmouth could be Champions League winners. Van der Vaart plays it into Lahm. Is there a second goal? There is! And it's Lionel Messi once again. The Argentinian superstar grabbing the 2 goals. It's only his 11th goal of the season. But it does not matter. He steps up when needed. Finds Philippe Lahm, who once again links up with Messi. And it is Portsmouth 2, Arsenal 0. And that, my friends, is going to make us European champions. It's also going to be the end of the series, but it is going to make us European champions. Waiting for the final whistle. Come on, game. Let's wait for it together. You've got to blow up, ref. Surely now. There can't be much time left to go. De Jong clears it. I'm looking at the clock in the corner. We're waiting for the final whistle. We are deep into... There it is. And there it is. Portsmouth have won the UEFA Champions League at the second... Well, it's our 3rd season in the Champions League, but our 2nd final, and we make ourselves famous. We are winners, and it's Messi grabbing the 2 goals in the 91st and 93rd minute. We have done it. Project Pompey completed. 2-0 winners over Arsenal. I'm going to give a passionate... I'm very happy with the performance. You guys enjoy yourselves. And there is the confirmation. Portsmouth 2, Arsenal 0. Victorious Portsmouth celebrate famous treble. Although it's not the real treble because it's the Champions League, the Premier League and the Charity Shield. But we do win the Champions League. Kevin Nolan lifts the trophy. Mancini was fuming after the red card. We pay out a load of bonuses for winning the Champions League. I mean, how much is that? That's about 1.5, 2 mil, 3 mil, 3.5 mil, £8 million roughly. But we get 17 for winning it, so we'll let them have their bonuses. So Prozinecki hails Wondermaker Swan. The Portsmouth board delighted with the win. Messi scoring the 2 goals. It had to be him, didn't it? It had to be Leo Messi grabbing the 2 goals in the Champions League final. Newcastle scouting. You're not going to have him, guys. You are not going to have him. We get some more money. We pay out money to the team. and Portsmouth are Champions League winners. Our scouts confirm who we want to sign, because, I always set up my scouts to see who we want to sign. But there we go, guys. We've won the Champions League. Project Pompey. Done. We've completed it. We've won the Premier League. We won the Champions League. We won the FA Cup last year. We didn't get to win the Carabao Cup, but, it's the Carabao Cup. I'll sacrifice the Carabao Cup for winning the Champions League. And we won the Community Shield this year as well. So all good for Portsmouth. So I think, my friends, now, we're going to the end of season awards, so we'll skip on to the end of season awards just to show you who won Player of the Year, and I think Suarez should win Player of the Year. He scored a lot of goals this season. My money's on Suarez winning it, but we will see. I think here we go, end of season awards. Best 11, so this will be the best 11 that ends the series. We've got Petr Cech in goal, Matty Taylor, TheMadScientist, Juan, and Philipp Lahm, Morten Gamps Pedersen, Yaya Toure, and Kevin Nolan, Dimitrov, Bozhanov, and Suarez. I mean, I wouldn't say that's my team, but that's the team the game thinks is the best 11. You can pause there if you want to see where they all are now. And Philipp Lahm won Player of the Year. Suarez wasn't even in the top 3. But Philipp Lahm wins Fans Player of the Season. Fontaine won Goal of the Season against Leicester. And I think I know which goal this is. I think this was a long shot on the volley outside the box. But we'll take a look together. We'll see how this goes out. So Senderos plays to Fontaine, takes a shot. Diego back to him. Oh yeah, I remember that one. I think we had that one on camera, if I remember rightly. But Fontaine, yeah, that's a pretty good goal. Higuain, signing of the season, £35 million, played a big part in this season. And Pego won Young Player of the Year. Team of the season, Petr Cech in goal, Marcelo Bahia. Senderos gets in, ahead of TheMadScientist and Philipp Lahm. Fontaine, Hamsik and De Groot. Diego, Gomez and Suarez. No room for Messi, who scored 2 goals in the Champions League Final. Season review. It was a memorable season for Portsmouth as they tasted success in the Premier League, Champions League and Community Shield. Okay, we lost to West Ham in the FA Cup and we lost to City in the Carabao Cup, but, that's fine. But, this is an interesting one. The Portsmouth side of 2018, so this was the first side we had. Let's have a look. So Matty Taylor, Petr Cech and Teddy Sheringham still with the club. Sheringham's a coach. Shaka Hislop's managing Blackburn Rovers. Sherwood's a coach at Leicester. Yakubu's at Real Sociedad. And Stefanovic is at Sporting Club de Portugal. Dawson plays for Blackburn Rovers. Smerton plays for Osasuna. Bruno Cheroux plays for Lille. Zivkovic is still out in Saudi Arabia. Steve Stone is a coach at Sheffield United. And Todorov is at Atalanta United. Amdi Faye, still at Al Ahly. And Nigel Quashie plays for Rotherham. Sebastian Schemmel, he is now a coach. Fairly decent coach. Patrick Berger is a scout at Stoke. Not very good scout, but he's a scout nonetheless. And Livni Primus is a head of youth development. Not a very good one, but he's a head of youth development. End of season team meeting, even though we're not doing another season, but we're going to win the title again. There we go. Is there anything else we want to go over before we end the episode? I don't think so. Suarez wins Golden Boot. He scored 14 goals in 10 appearances in the Champions League. The Dream Team, Cech, Lahm, Bahia, Van der Vaart, Fontaine and Suarez. I'd say it's pretty fair. And our youngster Elliot Leach, who sadly we will not get to see in the team, along with Philippe Rolfe, who's on loan from us as well. And Petr Cech won Goalie of the Year, Lahm won Defender, Messi won Midfielder, and Suarez won Forward. We'll congratulate them on all of their awards. So there we are, my friends. Project Pompey has been completed. I think I'll leave it at the competitions page. You can see all the trophies. So I think we've got 2 episodes left in us. I think we'll have a look. We'll have a look around the save. We'll see sort of where our players are, who our best people have been. I think we'll take the time next episode to do all that. And then the following save, I think we'll do what we normally do. We'll jump ahead 10 years in the future and see what became of the Portsmouth squad after we won the Champions League. So I think I'll end it there. So I just want to use this opportunity to thank you all for the support on the Project Pompey series. It's a different type of series I normally do, using a custom database by TheMadScientist. Definitely check him out. His links are in the description if you want to download the 0304 database, give that a download. I think he's also done another database back in the 60s, I believe. Gotta check him out to find out what's going on with that. So give him a follow. But thank you for the support, thank you for the comments, thank you for following along for this very unique series. It's been very nostalgic for me, as you know, I was growing up in these sort of years, so all these players were players that I looked up to as a kid and watching them play, and it's interesting to see where players have gone in this save, because a lot of times, I've said it quite a lot, that art imitates life. So a lot of players, like Ronaldo went to Real Madrid in this save, like he did in real life. A lot of things have copied real life, which makes you wonder how accurate Football Manager really is. But once again, I've said it before, I'll say it again, thank you all so much for the support on this series. So as I say, we've got at least 2 more episodes left to go. We'll have a look around the save and see what's going on with other players. We'll have a look at our past players, see what's going on there. And then we'll have a last episode, which is our 10 years in the future, as to what will happen to Portsmouth. With the success we've brought them, can they continue that on? Or with me leaving the club, will it all go downhill? But leave a like if you enjoyed, guys. Subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager 2019 content. We upload Project Pompey only for 2 more times every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 6 PM GMT. Leave a comment down below what your favourite moment of the save was, and tune in next time as we have a look at the save, have a look at some teams, have a look what's going on before we bid farewell to Project Pompey. Thank you very much for watching.